who grew up not too far from the Field of Dreams. So it wasn't uncommon to hear, if you build it, they will come. We're so excited to hear about all the ways that people will come to this building and to honor it as a part of this community and the work that can be done both nationally and internationally. I'd like to start by thanking the people that have made this dream come true for us. I'd like to start by thanking Chancellor Ballard and Provost Shearer and Dean Sigwa and Dr. Johnson, our chair. I'd also like to thank Vice Chancellor McGeehan and Paul Gemperlein, because all of them believed that this medical family therapy research deserved a home. And we're so thankful for that today. I also want to thank the team who helped to renovate this from a home that needed a lot of attention into this amazing academy. And that included people like Bill Bagnell and Ricky Hill and Jonathan Wallace and their amazing team. We're so proud that not only is this an energy efficient building with great lighting, it's a smart one filled with lots of technology, and that's thanks to our tech team through the College of Human Ecology. And they're here today, Rich and Tom and Doug. So thanks to that powerhouse of a team that made this happen. Most of all, I'd like to honor the memory of retired Naval Petty Officer Ms. Nina Redditt. It was her home that was given to ECU. And so today I want to be able to show this plaque that will be housed here at the Redditt House in Nina Bell Redditt's name, stating that she was a lifelong resident of Greenville, North Carolina. She retired from the U.S. Navy in 1977 as Chief Petty Officer. She was so important to the Greenville area with property management executive and also active in the American Business Women's Association. Her friend, Miss Sharon Pogue, is here today if you have the opportunity to meet her. And she gracefully and graciously gave us a picture of Miss Nina Redditt. So we will have the opportunity to put her picture alongside this wonderful plaque in her name. I know that Ms. Redditt would be especially excited because of the number of military initiatives that have been made possible through the Academy already, as well as the way that we give back in collaborative health care. And that's really what medical family therapy is all about, is collaborative health care to benefit our couples, families, healthcare systems, and our communities. So with that, at this time, I'd like to turn the program over to Dean Sigwa.
Well, about 3 years ago, spring of 2009, I was the new dean, and I attended my first open house at the family therapy clinic next door, and we were already out of space. So I was walking around thinking, boy, it's pretty crowded in here, but there didn't seem to be many options. Mel Markowski took me over, and he said, we'd really like that building next door. But at the time, the police had it. The ECU police. It was dedicated to them, and so it was like, oh darn. Well, lo and behold, about 6 months later, I guess it was, we began to hear that they were going to give it up. They had decided they wouldn't really be able to use it, and so we pounced. And after much negotiation, we were able to get it to be ours, and then became the real effort of trying to find money to renovate it and get new furnishings for it. And after trying very, very hard and unsuccessfully, the Chancellor and Provost Shearer stepped forward to help us, and it made a huge difference. So, after a long process of renovation, where this thing had to be torn completely down to the bare walls, because obviously there are all sorts of issues, mold, and the roof leaked, and everything you can imagine was going on. And we had a herd of feral cats running underneath. So all sorts of things. But, they took over and they did a fabulous job. And we are so pleased. And now this has allowed the marriage and family therapy and the medical family therapy to really expand, to ensure that their services are reaching even broader than they were before. So the capability has really grown, and we're so proud of what they've accomplished. So now I want to turn it over to one of the people that really made this happen for us, Chancellor Ballard.
Thank you, Dean. Well, I don't have much of a voice left, so I'm going to keep this short, but just a couple quick comments. One is that Jennifer really does know how to pounce. If you ever need somebody to pounce, this lady can do it. And Angela, I grew up in Illinois, just across the river from Iowa, and we always went across the river to beat the Iowa boys in baseball and those kind of things. So, but this is a special day because this is a special program, and the university is just proud of all that you've accomplished. The faculty and the staff and the students in this program. It is a marquee program. It not only succeeds academically and in research, but the impact on the community is exactly what we're about. And this is a perfect example of the ECU spirit and how we do things. I'm a little chagrined that you set new standards for doing more with less. If anybody complains to me about the budget, I say, look, go over and talk to Angela and Jennifer. They do twice as much with half as much as you have, so I'm not worried about you. But that's almost all facetious except for the productivity part. So let's all get committed here to funding those programs exactly like this one that are doing exactly what the mission is. They're central to who we are, and we're just very, very proud from the administrative side for all this program means to ECU and to the community. So I thank you for all that you do for us. Thank
you. Today is really about being able to honor the Academy through a ribbon cutting. Because of the weather, we've made one small adjustment, and that is because today is also about being able to honor some special people that have been incredible contributors to our programs, our clinic, and now this academy. At this time, I'd like to turn things over to Dr. Tyndall to share a little bit more about the awards.
These awards honor folks who have contributed and helped our programs grow and to give us the facilities to do that what we needed. They believe in the collaborative healthcare that we do, and that they think that we are offering good things to the community, and we are excited. The clinic has been here for over 20 years, and we continue to serve individuals, couples, and families with a wide range of needs, and we are honored to continue to do that and expand that with family classes and whatnot over at the Redditt House. And we'd like to go ahead with the this